I need them to be conservative. I'm talking to you this way. I can't say all this on TV. We got to sell you medicine that might kill you, apparently. I don't know why. All the medicine that CNN advertises is going to kill you. I don't know why we do this. I'm really afraid we're going to get sued. You ever watch CNN? Don't do it. You're too small. Don't do it. Everything is like, do you have asthma? Take this medicine. Symptom, shortness of breath. What? I digress, but it just bothers me. I can't talk this way on TV because we have to, fight and then go to the, if you think it's bad now, wait till we come back, and you're just addicted, like, I wonder what else happened, I feel like I work for the tobacco industry, like, don't use our product, bad for your health. But I want to talk to you for real. I want to talk to you for real. We need each other. Don't blame Trump voters if you disagree with them. We did something beautiful and we did something not as beautiful in 2016. We created a circle in 2016 that was beautiful. I'm proud of the circle that we built as Democrats, progressives, leftists, liberals. For the first time ever, I saw a Democratic Party that included a lot of people who had been left out for a long time. We included Muslims. Proud. You remember that brother that got up there with his little constitution like, I don't know if you even read the Constitution. You remember him? You remember him. What's that brother's name? Khan? We don't remember Brother Khan. That little Muslim got up there. And he said, if you haven't read the Constitution, Donald Trump, read mine. I said, this dude is bad, man. Go on, Democrats. We had, whether you were passionate or not passionate, we had the first female candidate ever nominated. Huge, huge, huge. You can't take anything away from that. Huge. We had a beautiful circle. We had lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender folk, loud and proud. And don't forget, in 2012, just as recently as 2012, even Barack Obama was nervous to say that he was for marriage equality. Remember that? Because it was Joe Biden that got out there and said, yeah, we're for marriage equality. And Obama was like, oh, Joe, Remember that? Y'all know Joe Biden. And then Obama had to come out there in 2012, well, for myself personally, my kids go to school and some of the moms are like, real mealy mouth, That was 2012. 2016, we were for LGBTQ and some other letters and we're proud of it. And didn't back down. Didn't back down at all. Don't take that away. Then don't back up off of it. Black Lives Matter was there. The Dreamers were there. Not just the Dreamers, the immigrants, period. We built a circle that included folk who had been disrespected and dismissed, the disability community, so many people, tribal folks. And it was a beautiful thing to behold. And we should never apologize for it, shouldn't back up off of it at all. Took too long to get here. But I think it is okay in 2018, at least among ourselves, to admit that we might have drawn that circle just a little bit too small. There might have been some folks who were hurting, who didn't necessarily feel that they had a place in that circle. I met some of those people in Ohio and other places. I met a guy, 54 years old, white guy, working guy, or he had been laid off for 3 years. Now, this is the straight, white, heterosexual male, that we're all supposed to be fighting against. He stopped going to church because he didn't want anybody to ask him how he was doing. He didn't want that look of pity. So he stopped going to church. Stopped going to the VFW. Didn't want to see his friends who didn't have jobs, and sure as hell didn't want to see his friends who did have jobs. Older son, hooked on opioid, painkillers, already had overdosed twice. Every time the phone rings, he's afraid that it's either the emergency room or the coroner's office every time the phone rings. When he drives to pick up his grandbaby, he has to drive through the town he grew up in, and he can't recognize it. Blockbuster Video sitting there empty, grass growing up through the asphalt in the parking lot, chains rusted to the gate. Nobody's even opened it up to see if they might put something else in there. Strip malls empty. And he remembers when that town was a good town. Only one good thing in his life, his little girl. She's in college. She's doing well. So they ask, how you doing? My girl's doing well. She's in college. She's going to be a nurse. Yeah, she's doing great. And she comes home. He can't hardly hold himself. He goes down to Safeway. He buys the best food. He makes a big meal. Knows she loves the meatloaf. She walks in the door. She's not there 5 minutes. Daddy, you're a bigot. Daddy, don't say that. You're a racist. Daddy, you need to own your heterosexual privilege. Maybe I said it the wrong way. Does anybody care about me? Am I worth a damn? So he goes in the basement, closes the door, cuts on his TV set. And somebody comes on and they say, I understand, and I'm going to make America great again, but I need you. I'm going to tell you the truth. I didn't give a damn about that man until now. Tell you the truth. I was in my community dealing with my poor black children, being put in prison for nothing, being shot down like dogs by cops for nothing. I had my own problems to deal with. I didn't give a damn about that man. When his factory closed, I didn't go help him. The NAACP didn't go. Environmental groups didn't go. Women's groups didn't go. Nobody went. He sat out there and suffered by himself. He didn't come help me, and I didn't go help him. And now you want me to feel like you let your family down, to feel like you got nothing to offer nobody. I know what it's like. Not gonna hate nobody because they're scared. Not gonna hate nobody because they made a mistake. Not gonna do it. Don't care what you say, I'm not gonna do it. I know what it's like. Who are we? We're supposed to be the good people. We're supposed to be the open-hearted people. No, we're not going to let these people attack folk and run folk out the country and tear up the Constitution. But if this is going to be a fight between good and evil, we damn sure better make sure that we're good. We damn sure better make sure that we're good. And that's why I want to be here with you. The problem is not that we got mean, dumb people doing mean, dumb stuff. We got plenty of them, that's true. That's the minor problem. The major problem is we got awesome people. Tens of millions of awesome people who just don't know what to do yet. And don't know where to turn yet. And so they can get led astray into joining street gangs, into joining the Klan, into voting for all kind of weird orange people. That can happen. But then if we become full of hate and bitterness and fear ourselves, and where's the salvation going to come from? I have very bad news for you. You say, well, Ben, I have a right to be, yes, you do. You have a right to be angry, bitter, hateful, the whole deal. You have every right to. So do I. So do I. But you have a big, big problem. A very big problem. Which is this. I don't mean to offend you. You suck at hating people. You do. You suck at hating people. You're not good at it. You will never out-hate these haters. You're not going to, listen, I've met them. I know them. You're not going to do it. You will fail. You will never out-divide these dividers. You just suck at it. It's why you're miserable. If you were good at hating people, you would be happy as hell every day. Because you sure hate what's going on, but you suck at it. And so, in conclusion, and we'll do questions and answers, and I'll talk about politics, whatever you guys want to talk about. But in conclusion, I just want to say, some of you do yoga. Has anybody here ever done yoga? Yoga? Okay, so you don't do it every day. Anybody ever tried yoga? There's something to be learned. When you first try to do, because the stuff I'm telling you to do, you say, Van, it's impossible. The hell away from me, Van Jones. This sounds great when you're talking, but I got to get up in the morning, and they're coming after my community, and they're coming after my values, and you want me to be some lovey-dovey? Screw that. It's impossible. First of all, I'm not asking you to be lovey-dovey at all. I'm asking you to be who you are. Fight with love. Fight with love. That's what you've done your whole life. I'm saying don't become what you're fighting. I'm saying be yourself, no matter who's in the White House. Fight with love.